Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo for the month of January 2022. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I'm reading for January, please know that you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. Let us begin. At the heart of this reading, I have the Seven of Swords, but it's the more negative side of it. I want you to notice how they are chained together. So this is a card that can indicate somebody who's being dishonest. Now, they could be caught up in a string of lies, or were caught up in a string of lies and maybe don't know how to get out of it. It can be caught up in a string of lies and then having to pretend. It could be that somebody has been dishonest with themselves, avoiding a truth. Being dishonest with not just with themselves but with others also. It's like a chain of lies where one lie leads to another, and this person, whoever this is, may have forged those chains that bind them to their current circumstances. Whether intentionally or not, whoever this is, they now wish to free themselves. But if you look at the next two cards that clarify, see, it could be, like this is a female, but I mean it could be male or female. She's looking at it and but doesn't know how to change things. She just doesn't know, you see. Looking at the Death card, I see, and I want you to notice, all those little blue lights are spirits who are guiding you. So my suggestion would be to pay attention to the signs. If you're feeling, you or they, whoever this is, are feeling very anxious about how to get out, maybe just try stepping back for a moment and you will be shown the way. Now, I feel like this is it. They're very focused on what caused the tower. Okay, you see, that's it. There's the tower. That's at the root. And you see this Eight of Coins. So this is a positive side of the Eight of Coins. So it's something that they're putting effort towards because they want to change it. They want to make something better. They want to make improvements. But to do that, they're going to have to go to the root of why the tower happened. They have to look at it. They can no longer deny it or avoid it. Because to have change, they need to take action. And here we see that I feel like they've been avoiding it because they're walking away from the tower blindfolded. At the moment that it happened, maybe they didn't see. And maybe they intentionally kept themselves blindfolded. I feel it's a lot about recognizing one's part or taking responsibility for one's part in in what happened. They're in reflection. I feel like there's recognition of how much they gave to the relationship, or how much or their part in this tower moment that happened, with all of the issues that went on. You see all the rain is all of the worries, issues that were going on in that relationship. I feel like with all the clouds there was a lot of emotional confusion, and this emotional confusion came from the fact that he wasn't opening up, you see. He wasn't opening up. And that led up to this explosion, I feel. We have at the bottom of the deck here, yeah, see, somebody overlooked a very important detail. Ten of Pentacles, and it's very dark, and we see one person with their head bowed, the other person is looking at the door. So it feels like somebody wanted to build a commitment, build a life with something, but may have felt that something was missing, or didn't realize something was missing, because something was overlooked here. It feels like, yeah, see, there's the new beginning, but it didn't grow. The Empress is there, and the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. She wasn't looking in the upright. She's looking at the coin, studying it, very focused attention. Here, maybe they didn't give the attention to that new beginning that it needed. Maybe they overlooked details like emotions. Because this Four of Cups in reverse, you see, again, we go back to that King of Cups, indicates somebody who's just too closed off. Maybe more focused on the negative, or somebody who has a negative mindset. Somebody who's frustrated. Yes, most definitely. They were burdened. They were carrying a lot of burdens having to do with this relationship. And maybe what they didn't see was, you see, they weren't opening up. They were keeping everything inside until it exploded, is what happened. It exploded. And it was very intense, as you can see. There's all the burdens they were carrying. It finally erupted here. You see them riding in on that lightning bolt. So this person had a bee in their bonnet, and it finally came out. Okay? And brought this destruction with it. Could be that they were blaming others. The Knight of Swords, we see him, he just keeps repeating in this reading. We have him here, and we have him up here. I feel like, again, we have that Ten of Wands energy. He didn't use logic. He was carrying a lot of burdens, and the emotion and the frustration and the anger got the better of him. He should have used logic. That's what this card is saying. He should have used logic when it came to this commitment or a decision about this commitment, but he didn't. He jumped the gun. He didn't think. The emotion got the better of him. Something was frustrating him, and he rode away from that tower and avoided what the real truth was. But now he's having to look at it because he wants out of this situation. He wants to be set free from the string of lies that he's been telling himself. And he's being guided to do this. Because if he wants change, he's got to make change happen. He's very concerned. You see, it's being repeated here. Very concerned, worried. All right? He's very concerned about somebody close to him. There's the woman here, the community. And there's despair with regards to this, or to restoring this, or no, it has to do with a decision that they made, and they made it quick, unexpected, you see. It's like something that just hit them. That was that frustration, the eruption. And now they don't know how to get out of their situation or how to get back what they've lost. And they obsess over it. They obsess over it. They want to transform it. So, okay, this person, what we see, and they have been guided to do this, they are doing shadow work, or have been doing it with the mirror. They're getting honest with themselves. They can't stop thinking about you. With the mask, they've been hiding their emotions, their true feelings behind that mask. And I think that they did that in the relationship, you know, also. But there's a deeper reason why they did that, you know. It wasn't you so much as what shaped them or shaped their thoughts, you know, from past experiences. They've been watching you on social media, and they are very regretful, okay? It's almost like they wish they could turn back the hands of time, because knowing what they know now after doing the shadow work, they would have done things much differently. They would not have jumped the gun. It would have never gotten to that part. This person desires you. There's like an intense chemistry between the two of you. I feel like they watch you whenever they can on social media. I feel like they think about, dream about, fantasize about living with you, about having a future with you, about changing their circumstances. I have a card of engagement here. This person is wishing. Yeah, see, they're thinking about the future and the options for the future. And they want a new beginning with you. This is a soulmate connection. It's what they're wishing for. They're wishing to heal it. But we have the moon in between the Two of Cups and the Star. And on the moon, this gate is open. It's where they want to go. But they don't know, what lies beyond that gate. It's in the dark. So they they just know that they want to go there. They want to go there because what's beyond the gate is the Two of Cups. But, will it work? Can it work? Can I get them back? Can we heal this? Can I heal this? Can I make amends for something I've done? We see that this person sees, okay, let me pick this up here. This person sees how would I say that? They're no longer in denial. There's that Eight of Swords, you see, where they were in denial. They're no longer in denial. They now see with this Nine of Swords. And they're letting go of negativity. They are looking at their fears. They are looking at the things that kept them trapped in their mind. These are thoughts and anxieties that keep one trapped in their mind. This is what was going on back there. That Eight of Swords energy is like being their own worst enemy. So they've taken that deeper look. They've taken that blindfold off. And they're taking a stand to make things better with that Seven of Wands. And they're wanting to do the right thing. With justice being here. You have an apology coming to you. You have somebody coming to you to speak a truth. To offer an explanation. There's like no guarantees here in this moon energy. Things are in the dark still. But the star brings hope and lights the way and will guide them to that Two of Cups. So this person has done the work. They see. And they are owning up to their responsibility. They're owning up to their part in the Tower. They realize that they've been lying to themselves. The blindfold is off. And they're coming. Here they are again, that Knight of Swords. They're coming fairly quickly, and they're bringing clarity for something that happened in the past. They're bringing a new offer with that Page of Cups. Now, he's also sitting in the position of what you don't see coming. So here you go. You got this new opportunity, and this person whom in the past might have bolted before, because I see the fence behind, which is also in the Eight of Wands. So almost they're showing me that Eight of Wands where he bolts, he's coming back. And he comes back fairly quickly here. Once that work is done, once the realization is there of, oh my God, what did I do? That's when things move. That's when action begins. that's when you're going to get this news, this clarity, this explanation, this new offer. And that is coming fairly soon. You see, it has not left the ground yet. This is a card of something that's in the works. Okay, it's not yet happened, but when it does, it will take you by surprise. And so another opportunity is given. I feel like lessons have indeed been learned here. So somebody has been giving you the silent treatment, this card is saying. You see that? And this person may have been acting very distant, very cold, very uncaring even. But given the space to miss you, he or she is going to resurface. And this is the evolution that we see happening, exactly what this card is talking about. They miss you. They are regretful. This person is so worried here that they won't be able to make things right. And I feel almost like once they make that realization, it's like they're ready to risk it all, because they're going to step through the gate in the moon where it's dark. Where it's dark. And they're going to just let the divine lead the way. They'll take one step and the divine will show them the next. That's how it's going to go. So they will need to listen to their intuition. And the intuition will guide them forward. Right back to you. You have the Bard as your final message. So the Bard is actually, it's like a card of history. Storytelling. It's just so interesting and amazing that this card should show up. I can't believe it sometimes. All right, so storytelling and the passing of truths, myths and legends from generation to generation through the spoken word or song. When he appears, you're asked to seek answers in your personal history. Yours, or it's whomever this is. Okay? Whomever this is who's been going through this dark night of the soul. Go back and find the threads of the patterns in your reality and trace their lengths to the present. That's just so powerful, you know, when you think about it. You'll be surprised by how much of your past or that of your ancestors still weaves its influence on you today. When he appears, he asks you to retrieve the stories that are woven in the past. The seeds of the future are always hidden in the soil of the past. And he says it's time to dig a little to find the clarity that you need. Don't be afraid to learn the patterns of history. The only way to honor them or to change them, and this is about change, isn't it? Well, the only way to honor them or change them, excuse me, is to know them, to be aware of them. And awareness is where it begins. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.